Okay, this is a quick update, and I decided to go live to do this because it's going to be so much easier because it's the only few moments I've got. And yeah, research that I've done for the videos that I wanted to do, I haven't had time to upload and edit. Looking after my mum-in-law, going to visit her, and she lives, so it's been a work trying to and trying to sort out her care, and I'm looking for a care home for her. I'm sorry, quite emotional, and which is why I don't like making videos when I don't feel upbeat, because I don't want to bring everyone down. So I have been, my whole life lately has been visiting my mother-in-law, searching for care homes online, looking for the CQC, which is a Care Home Quality Commission reports, finding an appropriate home, visiting those care homes to see how I feel about them. And that's been my life, and it's been emotionally and mentally exhausting. And I'm kind of in that mind frame where there's no witchy way out of this. So yeah, this is my life at the moment, and I am desperate to get back to some normality, and I don't think it's going to happen soon. For those that don't know, my mother-in-law, my other mummy, has got vascular dementia and Alzheimer's. She's just coming up to her 84th birthday, and over the last 2 to 3 weeks, she's taken a real terrible downturn. Her condition has got so much worse, and it's been a real awkward time for the family, because we're all, those of us that have time to visit her don't live close enough, and those of us that live close enough to her are too busy. They work. I can't get to her home, and I have pets to look after. I can't leave my dog alone all day, every day. And I know that seems like a weak excuse right now, but it's just been really, really hard. So on top of all of that, next year, oh, this is a biggie for me, I am planning on not being a Southampton girl anymore. My whole life has been lived in Southampton, and I want to move. I love my house. I love my garden. I don't love the area in which I live anymore. And when the rest of my family move out, I am going to move home, and we're looking several areas: Norfolk, Kidderminster, Devon and Wales. I'm quite set on Wales, actually, perhaps Newport. And this idea of moving started a couple of months ago. So I've been sort of like researching areas and looking at homes and prices and what the areas are like to live in. I have to have a post office nearby and a shop that I can walk to. And on top of that, suddenly this, like I said, my mum-in-law had this terrible downturn, and looking for houses has now been taken over by looking for care homes. And like I said, it's not just looking for the care homes. After you find a care home, you have to arrange to go visit, and because a lot of them even now you can't just turn up at the door. So I have to arrange a visit. I have to speak to managers. I have to do research on, like I said, the Quality Care Commission, the current staff, and then I like to do research into reviews, and not just reviews that are on their website, but obviously reviews of people who have had family there. So it's all been pretty awful, actually. Like I say, mentally and emotionally, it's been exhausting. And anyone who's had a relative with any kind of dementia or Alzheimer's will know how just being with these people for a little while can be, it can be very exhausting, mentally and emotionally. My mum-in-law now she no longer knows who I am. She sometimes gets flashes of remembering, but she doesn't really know who I am. And my son lives with her, not as a carer, but really just to field phone calls and people coming to the door and getting her medication. And he can't be there for her anymore because it's too difficult for him. And I'm not saying she's violent. She's not violent. She's feisty. she lets everyone know she's a proper Essex girl. And it's so hard on my son. And I know a lot of people don't understand what he's going through within the family, and that's hard too. So this is a completely non-witchy thing, and just an update as to why all these promises that I've made of making videos haven't happened. I'm still, you know, this is the longest my computer's been on with me sat here doing something other than looking at care homes. So even if I do find a care home, and like I said, it's been really difficult. And the thing is, we are surrounded by care homes, but they're not quite right. And, oh God, I feel like such an idiot. Even when I do find a care home, she has to be accepted into the care home. She has to be assessed by a doctor or carer of the care home. And then we have to try and get, it's going to take 6 weeks after that assessment to kind of get her into the home, if we find one. And in the meantime, there's total pressure. She phones a lot, and she can't hear. She never has her hearing aids in. She doesn't understand what I'm saying because I haven't got the right sort of like bass or tone of voice for her to be able to hear me. When she phoned a few days ago, and I said, she asked for her son, Colin. I said, he's not here, he's at work. And then, oh, he's just coming home now. And then she asked who I was, and I said, I'm his wife. And she said, you've got strife, dear. So there we go. But anyway, a quick explanation, well, not so quick maybe, of why I'm not around. And to explain that it isn't just a matter of, oh, I'm looking for a care home for my mum. It's really draining. It's a draining, difficult time. And, you know, I just wanted to let you know. So there we go. That's it. Thank you for listening. I'm hoping this stays up. I mean, I've never gone live before. I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll hopefully be back as soon as I can. It's just a matter of, you know, sorting things out and, you know, getting to a point where I can be on camera without being such an emotional wreck. So there you go. Thank you so much. Bye for now.